Okay.
That's good.
Hi Rajat.
Hello,
Let's
sir.
start with technical round.
Yes, please.
So first question from my side will be, what are different types of defects?
What are different type of defects? Okay. There are four types of defects. The one is duplicate defect, that is not a defect, not considered as a defect. The another one is rejected, which is also a not defect and rejected by the developer. The third one is deferred defect, that is uh, maybe that is fixed in the later builds, and the last one is not a bug or a defect.
Okay, great. So tell me, what are different testing comes on like testing types comes under functional testing.
uh, Functional testing, sir, functional is testing means how the what is the behavior of the application of or a software, how the feature will work. So it comes, there are certain testings which comes under functional testing, like object properties coverage, uh, and another one is error handling, and how the links and manipulations and the cookies, these all comes under the functional test.
Okay, great. So do you aware about negative testing?
No, sir.
Okay. So tell me, what is difference between load and stress testing?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware about it.
Okay, no worries. Have you used any automation tool while doing testing?
Not yet.
Okay. Tell me how good you are in object-oriented concepts.
uh, how good, that means there are four pillars.
No, means I'm asking, are you aware of, means aware about object-oriented concepts?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So tell me, what is inheritance?
Sir, inheritance is a mechanism of in acquiring the properties and functionality and behavior of parent class to the child class. So there are five levels, five inheritance which is supported in Java. The first one is single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical, multiple, and hybrid inheritance.
Okay. Can we implement multiple inheritance in Java?
Sir, we can implement it using the interface.
And if we try to implement by like normal method, then what will be the difficulties?
Sir, multiple inheritance is not supported by the Java. So,
Yeah, but what means, what is reason behind that? It is not supported.
so don't-
Do you heard about ambiguity problem? Okay, no worries. So, so Rajat, there is an e-commerce site, and suppose I said you like list down all the non-functional testing scenarios. So how you will list all non-functional scenarios?
Non-functional scenarios, like first one is performance testing. I perform the performance testing and usability testing.
No, no, I'm not asking about the types. I'm asking about scenarios. Means how, suppose there is one e-commerce site, and if I say you like list down all the non-functional scenarios. Let's say there is an Flipkart. Suppose I provide you a Flipkart site and told you like list down all non-functional scenarios. Means what are those scenarios then in that case? You can tell top 3 to 4.
Non-functional. I'm not aware of it.
Okay, Rajat, one last question from my side. Uh, how you will ensure that, means while testing any software or any website, how you will ensure that like testing is enough?
Uh, I'll ensure that if the software is 80% or 90% bug free, because software which is highly like bug free is not possible. So
Okay.
like after testing complete using the STLC cycle, we have to test the complete software, and by checking that whether it is completely not completely 80 to 90% is bug free, then I'm sure that it is
Yeah, but how you will decide like that software is like 80 to 90% bug free? Means is there any checkpoints or are is there any criteria? Means while testing any software means you might have some criteria in your mind like yeah this is criteria, so at this point we have to stop the testing, like that I'm asking.
yes,
Okay, no worries. Govind, I'm done from my side. You can take over.
Yeah, sure. So, Rajat,
yes.
so just tell me about, like, say, if at all you have given any desktop application. So, what would be your five scenarios, or how many you can say that's your point, but at least five scenarios that you will use to test desktop application?
Desktop application,
Yeah.
the one which runs on the laptop. Okay,
Yeah.
scenarios are like if it is an application or a software, there must be a login system. The first scenario is to verify whether the functionality of login system is working or not. The second is checking the password or incorrect password or right password, or about the forgot password. The functionality of forgot password is working or not. And after like if a user is input the right user ID and the password, is it redirecting to the exact home page or the dashboard page? And fourth one is like if the dashboard is shown and the complete dashboard is uh, sh- the complete functionality of the dashboard is working properly.
Okay. So, considering the desktop application itself, tell me some scenarios that you will use to test the severity and priority, or say what kind of bugs you will find here, and you can tell that's what is the severity of it and what would be the priority. So, give me combinations of severity and priority with respect to desktop application.
Sir, the points which I told earlier, on that basis I have to tell the priority and severity.
No, according to the bugs that you have found on it. So, you have found some of the bugs. So, tell me what kind of bugs you will consider those as, say, for example, high priority, high severity, or you will, vice versa, or some combination, say medium priority, medium severity, low priority, low severity, or anything like high priority and low severity. So according to the application, so choose any kind of an application first and try to tell me the scenarios and how you will distinguish with the severity and priority.
Sir, let's choose the Gmail account or Gmail application, in
Is it
which
a is it a desktop application? It's a web application.
yes, desktop. So can you give me an example of?
Okay, take an Excel sheet.
Okay, in Excel sheet, okay, can I take the Microsoft Word in this context?
Yeah, you can.
Yes, sir. So in Microsoft Word, uh, Uh, firstly, I take the bullet points, like when a user is writing something inside the word, and he or she needs the bullet points to write their points. So that is also a bug, like if it's not working. So the priority is high and the severity is also high, because it's the main functionality of the application. And another one is by entering, by pressing the keyboard buttons, that is enter button, we should directly went to the next line. If that is not happening, that is also the main functionality of this application. And again, the priority and severity are high. And if the keyboard buttons are not working while writing something inside the word, so at this time the priority is severity is high and the priority is medium.
What about low severity, low priority?
In case the font is not correct, like font is not working properly, in that case the priority is low and severity is low.
Really?
Sir, I think so.
Okay, fine. So, okay, so what is cross-browser testing?
Which, sir?
Cross-browser testing.
Never heard about this.
Compatibility testing?
Sir.
Gorilla testing?
No, sir.
Fine,
These
not
are
an
not
issue.
in my class.
Okay, fine, not an issue. So, tell me, say I have assigned you a bug.
Okay.
Okay, so what would be your perspective to test it?
First one, I'll check whether this is a which kind of a bug, that is it is a duplicate, rejected, or a deferred bug.
Listen, not an issue. So I said that I have given you a bug, okay, for testing purpose. So like it has been already been fixed.
Okay.
Okay, so you perform, yeah, so it has already been fixed. I have given you a bug. Now, what would be your perspective to test it? I mean, what kind of testings you will be doing on it? Which type of testing you will do? Okay, fine, not an issue. So last question from my side. Tell me, you might have done some some product you might have been worked on, right? So what kind of difficulties you have faced in logging the bug, or what kind of things you think that that should be improved in case of defect lifecycle, or any part that you think that should be changed in the whole course with respect to defects or with respect to bugs?
in a defect life cycle.
Yeah, means you might have, as you said, that you have a curiosity of learning new things from a number of things. So from, say, if you go to the reference books or something, you will always find something new. So according to you, if you have learned some kind of things, what improvisations you feel that you should do with respect to that, or what kind of things you think that if we change this, say the in life cycle or in any kind of things, if we change this or we change some of say out of the box thinking or something, how it will impact or what should be changed?
No, sir.
Okay, so I'm done from my side. Thank you.
Okay. So, Rajat, before we end, do you want to ask any question to any one of us?
Sir, I'd like to ask you, like, when you enter in the IT industry,
Mhm.
so what are the problems you face? Like, there is a lot of politics in the IT industry, so I want to ask that what are the things which you faced?
Absolutely. So, getting into the IT industry was a big challenge for, I think, it's a struggle for every one of us. Okay. So, we need to face a lot of rejections before we get the golden opportunity. So, politics is something once you enter the IT industry, there, I won't say that there are politics. People actually give this terminology as politics. So there are ups and downs, and that is life. That is the journey in IT industry. There are lots of ups and downs. It's how you deal and how positive you stay during such kind of negative circumstances is the most
Yes.
challenging phase. And getting into the IT industry, as you questioned, was a challenge. But with hard work, determination, and sticking to the plan is the basic mantra to get into the IT industry. Okay, you need to stick to your own plan. Whatever you have decided for yourself, you need to stick to that. And I believe that if you stick and if you continue working hard, how many rejections you might face, but there will be a company who is going to notice you and will give the opportunity to you. So I can give an
Thank you, sir.
example over here. Have you heard about Dream 11?
Yes, sir.
Dream 11, the app, right? The
Yes, sir.
the cricket or the match app what we play, the Dream 11, right? So that the person who actually made Dream 11, he was rejected by 130 investors. So can you beat that? So he went to 130 investors with his app, and everyone rejected. And the 131 investor thought that yes, this would be a good investment for him. And now you see where the height that Dream 11 has reached. So
Great, sir.
that basically shows the level of hard work and determination a person can have. And if he can get rejected or face rejection for 130 companies, then we are no one in front of him, right? So definitely you would be getting an opportunity very soon. Okay, just stick to your plan and keep working hard. Okay,
Thank you, sir.
thank you. So thank you for joining in today's interview session. It was pleasure meeting you once again. We'll definitely come up with all the feedbacks very soon. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so till the time, happy learning.
Same to you, sir.
Thank you, Rajat.